Grant, just a few days on from that win over, have I got any more reflections on that game?
No, just like I said after the game, good win, difficult game, hard to beat, the team that's obviously not been given up many chances and particularly not conceding many goals, so I was really pleased with the 3 points. The team dug deep again, 2 weeks in a row now. In fact, 3 weeks. We had to dig deep at Hull as well, which is pleasing. So we're showing a different side to us, which is needed, given the stage of the season we're in.
As the season's gone on, you're coming up against teams that will mix it up or dig in and stuff like that, and make life difficult for you. How important is it that you've developed this side of yourself heading into the second half of the season, or at least shown that you're capable of it?
That's very important. I mean, we'll go to Barrow tomorrow night, and it's we're looking at the footage and the video footage. The pitch doesn't look great. The weather's not good. There's a lot of things you got to take into consideration when we go to, particularly away from home, and it's good that we've got another side to our game. I think we've shown it in glimpses this season, but there's certainly times this season where we've been a lot better, like I said before, and lost games. And for me, I think what's important now is the 3 points, and is us to making sure that we stay strong and resolute and hard to beat and defend well. And the 2 clean sheets in the last 2 games have been really pleasing for everyone, not just the goalkeeper in the back four, but for everyone, because it's a real team effort. And now we go to the Barrow on the back of 3 good wins, and hopefully we can go there and bring a wee bit more creativity out, and because we know it's going to be a difficult game. Obviously it's a new manager. They've had a really good result on Saturday. We've obviously had somebody at the game. We've watched their game back. We didn't want to go too far after that game because we just wanted to see what the new manager did, and it's going to be difficult. They made it very difficult for Grimsby on Saturday by sitting back in a low block and just waiting for opportunities, and they've got players that can hurt you. The top end, Presley, Smith, the 2 8s are very good, and Spence and Gotts. So we've got to be aware of that.
You got that win up there earlier on in the season in the FA Cup. That gives you confidence going forward. Always a difficult place to go, but
it means nothing really getting into this game. I don't think the 2 wins against them previously means nothing. It's a new manager. It's a different way of playing. It's the bounce. Obviously, you get that when you first go in with a new club and everyone's trying to impress you. I've been there a few times myself. And Andy's done a really good job, at Solihull. We've got Joseph Barrow here. He speaks highly of him. So we've got a wee bit in on that in terms of how he works, but it's for us. Look, we got to go there and focus on ourselves again. We got to make sure we get our shape right, our understanding right. We've got to we don't want to be getting sucked into a game that we don't want to play. We've got to play our own game and hopefully get the 3 points.
I feel you've got a bit more to go on than what you had when you went to Gillingham a couple of weeks ago, in terms of what to expect.
Yeah, I mean, it was difficult going. We had no idea what they were going to do. John was going to do. He surprised us, obviously, with the shape. I said that to you after the game, because I'd not seen John Coleman's teams playing in a back 5 before, particularly Nolan playing at left wing back and things like that. So could he come up with a different sort of plan for us tomorrow night? I don't know. I mean, look, I wouldn't imagine. He's just won his first game 3-0. And we expect something very similar, but whatever's thrown us tomorrow night, we just got to make sure we deal with it and we show how good of a team we are going the other way.
I don't think I've asked you this before, but how does it work? How do you keep the players kind of fresh? You travel the day before, but then you've got a full day to work with before that game at night. How do you keep them sort of alert and alive, ready for the game?
We just treat them like adults, really. We go away from home wherever we go. It's not about we arrange meetings or we arrange things for them to do. We trust the boys to look after themselves just like they would on a home night game. So we'll go up today. Obviously, look, it's a 3.5-4 hour journey, so it's important us. The weather's not great. We didn't want to be stuck in traffic tomorrow, so we'll get the boys up there today. We'll hopefully get a good nice rest into them and be good to go tomorrow night.
We talked a fair bit about the lads that have come in on loan, but Charlie and Ethan in particular, have you noticed a growing confidence in them after the performances that they've put in and what they've been able to show so far? Yeah,
I mean, look, the boys here on loan will just get better and better. That's they'll just get used to how we work and how we play and how we train. They'll get to know the players more. They're starting to integrate a lot more as well. Rob's probably integrated more than Charlie and Ethan because he's done it before. Yeah. He knows how to do it. He knows how to come into a new group and then click. the other two obviously first loans, and Ethan and Charlie. But that's our job as management and coaches to make sure they're settling quickly, and we do everything right at this football club in terms of off the field stuff to make sure they're in a good place when they come into the training ground.
We talked to you after, obviously, they'd all come in and pleased with the additions, but with what you've seen so far, whether that's in training or the games, how confident are you that they're going to really add something to the second half of the season, and that you're so strong as a squad? Yeah,
I think it's pleasing to not just the boys that's come in on loan, but we're all relishing this moment and this time. It's only last year where we got to this sort of moment in February, March time where we sort of kicked on, and we want to try and do something similar. We want to try and be as strong as possible to the end of the season, be really hard to beat, but also can we go and take the game away from teams, and that's what we're aiming to do. We're trying to be the best we can be every single day we train, and every single time we go onto the pitch to try and get the 3 points.
How's Richard Wood after his operation?
Yeah, speaking to Dave this morning, yeah, he's fine. He'll be in a boot for 2 weeks, and then he'll crack on again. So it's just really a little tidy up, and something that had been egging away at him really for the past 8 to 9 days on the training pitch. Hopefully that's cleared up now, and Woody can get his head down and get back.
The fact that he has been training, does it mean that it won't be as long when he comes back? He's a
fit lad anyway. Yeah. We speak about this all the time. He's fit. He's 30 or 39 now. He knows his body. He knows how to get through training sessions. He knows when to step out, when to go back in, when to hit it hard. So we'll just be in constant communication with him and see how he is.
Everybody else okay?
Yeah, everyone's good. Yeah, just looking forward to the next challenge. But everyone's fine.